Here we are, we're at Emerson Aviation. Today is Sunday, the 14th of June. We're going to be flying with Owen today. We're going to be taking up the Cessna here. It's a 172, and we'll be flying around the Lakes region. It's going to be a great day for a flight.
Laconia Municipal Airport.
Laconia Traffic Cherokee 906.
Automated weather observation. 1328 Zulu. Wind 080 at 09er. Visibility 10. Sky condition overcast 7,500. Temperature 14 Celsius.
Just gives me the weather.
Dew point 07 Celsius. Altimeter 3042. Remarks?
Runway 2. All right. 2. So the winds are at 080. So there's runway 8 and there's runway 26. We want to take off into the wind. So seeing it's blowing at 8080, we're going to take off runway 8. So that'll give us all headwind. On the way back, I'll have you can steer back with your feet and kind of try it out, check it out. Mind if I do a selfie with you? You okay with that?
Okay.
All right, you sure? Ready? 2, 3. All right. What grade are you in?
7th.
7th grade? Nice. Going into 7th, or are you just finishing up?
Going
7th?
into 7th.
Yeah. So pretty much when we take off, sometimes there's a little wind and it feels a little rocky, but nothing's going to happen. It just kind of blows you around a little bit before, until you get over the trees. Once you get over the trees, it kind of smooths out a little bit. Air is like water, so it's a molecule. So like I said, if you've been in a kayak before, sometimes you get those little waves. Well, air does the same thing. So we may get a little bump here and there, but we're not going to fall out of the sky. It's not going to take a wing off. It's not going to cause any issues. It's just a little bump in the air, just like on water. Okay?
Okay.
So you know. You're my co-pilot. So what I need you to do is just kind of keep an eye out. If you see an airplane, point it out to me.
Okay.
We work as a team together. So basically what we're going to do is...
Traffic, Skyhawk 473 Charlie Sierra is taking 08 for departure, Laconia.
We're going to do the same thing that guy did. So we're going to go over here and we're going to do what they call an engine run-up. What that does is we kind of make the engine work pretty hard like it would be in the sky, but we do it on the ground, and then we put it through a couple different tests just to make sure everything looks good, and then if it looks good, it means we're good to go. And then just like a car engine, it gets hot, so what we like to do is we like to point it into the wind, so the wind will kind of cool it down.
Okay.
Spin around here. So passenger brief, we talked over there. Basically, you're my co-pilot, you're going to help me out. Watch for planes. Big thing, takeoff and landings. It's kind of a lot of stuff going on. You're not much of a talker, I can tell, so won't be a problem. But if you were a talker, I'd just say those are the times where I'd like you to be a little more quiet if possible. But
okay.
You're fine. If you get sick, let me know. Kind of that. Showed you how to open the door. On landing, if it doesn't seem 100% perfect, we do what they call a go-around. It's not a problem. Basically, we come down, and before we touch the ground, we end up giving it full throttle and just doing a go-around.
Open the door?
Nope. No, door's shut. But with that go-around, there's nothing wrong. It didn't look good to me, so we're going to go up and come back around and go down again. So it may or may not happen, but just letting you know. That's that. So, ground run up, brake set and hold. Guy. Up, that's up. Good. Like its tail looks good. So mixture, we're going to put in rich. We're going to throttle up to 1700 RPMs. This is where we're checking the engine, make sure she good. 1700 looks good. We're going to check our mags. Left mag, engine just changes a little. It's doing a little more work, but sounds good. I'm going to go back to both. Check the right. That looks good. Back to both. Carb heat. Carb heat sounds good. Vacuum suction looks good. Throttle idle check. So go back to idle. Good. Carb heat off. All right. Pull up to that line, then we'll stop for a second. Called a hold short line, so this is where we're going to hold short. Okay. So we'll look clear on final and we'll clear on departure. Laconia traffic, Skyhawk 97055 is going to be taking off runway 8, Laconia traffic. All right, you ready, bud?
Yep.
All right. Once we get up a little air, like up in the air, it gets a little cooler. It won't be as hot. All right. We're off. We have oil pressure. We have airspeed. And rotate. Get that wind off the leg, it'll kind of make you feel like you're rocking a little bit, but you said you go to what school again? Laconia Middle School?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen that farm before.
Oh yeah. Yep. That one, actually for a while they were doing football over there.
Oh,
And then,
I was saying that one.
oh, okay. And then I think they do a maze over there too in the, what, October-ish.
November 97055, radar contact 10 miles southeast of Laconia, maintain VFR about altimeter 3040.
Maintain VFR, thank you for 97055.
November 47 Romeo, descend to maintain 3000.
So we got eyes on us. So if you want, you can have the controls. I'm going to take care of the throttle and all that stuff. So there you go. You have the controls. Feel comfortable or you want to move? That cord in the way?
588 X-ray uniform, good.
There we go.
Better? Okay, you have the plane again. If you want, you can kind of send us out over that plate right over that way, okay? There you go, perfect. And I'll keep that. Don't do too much more. You can straighten out just a teeny bit.
Contact first 124.4.
There you go. Awesome. Friggin' natural.
Number 82921, look your approach.
You're good. And you can straighten out right there. We'll head right over there. You ever fly a flight simulator before?
November 82921.
No.
For the approach, climb and maintain 4000. Turn right direct Manchester.
So if you can see, I'll have you keep flying this way, but if you
X-ray Lima, radar
see that little clearing right over there, that's where we took off from. So that's the airport. And over here, let me see where we are. We are over Wolfboro, so that's Wolfboro over there. You ever been to Wolfboro?
November 543 Romeo Charlie.
Where you have it?
124.4
Yeah.
124.
I'm going to have you aim just a little more that way.
November 2247 Romeo, cleared to visual approach.
There you go. Good.
Approved. Report your cancellation of IFR in the air or on the ground with Portland approach as soon as possible after landing.
Perfect.
47 Romeo, IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR, change to advisory. Previous traffic, no factor. Have a good day.
I got to get a picture of you flying. There you go.
3311.
That's a good photo. I gotta send those to you, Mom, real quick. So you got the plane. It's all you, man. Nothing like it.
Nope.
What do you think so far? Not
I like
scary
it.
or anything?
What?
Not scared or anything?
No.
Wow, you're doing good. My wife gets nervous. She gets really nervous. So right now we're almost at 4,000 feet, so I'm actually going to see if we can descend just a bit. And then just like when we did our turns, we just do like just a shallow, just a little bank. So we'll go forward.
934 Golf Romeo, traffic southwest of your position.
There we go, so right about like that.
3,300 indicated.
So this is showing us dropping about 500 feet a minute, and that's kind of where we want. We don't want too much more than that.
Okay.
And it's more just has to do with comfort. We can go more. It's just not as comfortable.
Thursday 152 back, Boston approach, Boston altimeter 3040, good morning.
If you want, we can try to find you school. I don't know how much of a fan of school you are.
Chrono 3311.
Not really.
Not really? Alright, well, we'll stay far away from it. How's that?
Okay.
Down to
Good plan.
4,000 at discretion. We'll report airport in sight. Chrono 3311.
Boston, this is Skyway 97533 checking in. 97533, Boston. 97533, Boston altimeter 3040.
Yeah, this really is a beautiful area. I mean,
97533,
like to learn to fly, you got all those mountains, you got the lakes. I mean, in the summer it's like this, and then in the winter it's all ice, and it's gorgeous. Back over in Alton, have you ever seen in the winter time they turn that lake or the bay into a runway? Have you seen that?
No.
So it's a, right now it's for water planes, but when it freezes over, we can all go and fly in there. And so a lot of people like to do that. They try to fly and land on the ice, and the only thing that's different is you just don't want to hit your brakes. Because if it hits your brakes, you go sliding in. That's not fun.
Northeastbound, the Warriors. November 918.
Now it's going down.
Yep, so that means we're descending, which we look at this and it's like, yeah, he's going about 500 feet a minute, which is fine. So we're doing perfect.
Approach Cross 3311 has the airfield in sight, ready to cancel IFR.
So actually, I think I can see the Mount Washington over there. So if you keep flying this way, do you want me to take over for a minute, or so you can see outside, or you want to keep flying?
I want to keep flying.
Okay.
52 Quebec, roger. Additional traffic, 12 o'clock and 3 miles. Maneuvering 2,300 indicated type thumbnail.
But if you look right, you see that little bay there with all the houses and everything?
You said you're going to cancel
Yeah.
now?
That's where the mountain looks like it's at.
3311.
Oh.
Front of 3311, roger. Looks like there's at least one in the pattern at Laconia. Use caution. Right. IFR cancellation is received. Squawk VFR.
Just taking a picture. My son works on that boat. So
3311.
one thing they teach you when you're learning to fly is you always plan for the worst. So they're like, if you lose an engine, where are you going to land right now? So you want to find like a nice open area of land where you would land your plane if we lost our engine. So that looks like a good place right there. So that's one thing that you're always kind of doing in the back of your mind, is you're just checking, okay, where am I going to land the plane if we lose an engine? Another place over there.
November 6 Romeo Hotel, you plan to do the approach via build?
During your check ride, they actually make you simulate it. So they're like, all right, they take your engine and they don't shut it off, but they slow you down, like, so it's just idle. And they're like, all right, do it, you know? And so you'll line up, and then eventually, there's just a little wind bump. I'll straighten you out here, perfect. So they shut you down, and then you just kind of like you're gonna land right there.
November 82921, maintain
that's a really good place right there.
On the approach, you can expect the clearance right momentarily.
Windmills.
Yep, you know where those are?
November 921, right?
No.
So that's over in Plymouth.
83, contact Boston Center 128.2, have a good day.
As we're getting close to the mountains, we get a little more bumpy. Do you want to kind of turn her around just a little bit? So again, we're just going to do a slow turn. There you go, right about there is all you want. Kind of hold it right like that. Kind of want to pull back just a teeny bit because you're turning, so the plane wants to kind of go down too. So you just kind of just a teeny bit. All right, a little too much. So go right about there. There you go, perfect, just like that. So you want to try to keep that sight picture. So the
November 3092 Tango, Bob.
What do you call that? Skyline should be cutting through like the same area. Like if you see it cutting through right here, it should be cutting through right there the entire time. You see what I mean? Go. Listen to the weather.
5, haze. Sky condition, overcast.
November 9184 Yankee traffic north of your
Temperature,
position, 4 miles,
1,
maneuvering
5
3,500
Celsius.
skyway.
Dew point 07 Celsius.
November
Altimeter
366 November Hotel traffic. Stop your
304
position 4 miles
Remarks?
northeastbound.
Runway 26 is now right traffic.
And Boston approach Skyway 97533.
Laconia Municipal Airport.
97533, go ahead. 97533.
I'm going to have you turn over that way if you don't mind. We just don't want to go back near the airport yet.
97533, roger. IFR cancellation is received. Maintain VFR. Traffic off your right side. 3 miles, 5,500 indicated. Southeastbound, type unknown. And 97533, we're looking for that.
Altimeter 30.
So we just want to stay about 5 to 10 miles away from that airport so we're not interfering with anybody else trying to go in there.
Okay. Are we able to go higher up?
Laconia Municipal
We
Airport.
could. Hold on.
Automated weather observation.
Want to hear the wind.
358 Zulu. Wind
November 4 Golf Romeo, you hit it back to Lawrence.
at 08.
Okay. So we could.
4 Golf Romeo, roger, and
However, when we're flying like local like this, we're supposed to be about 3,000 feet. We don't want to go too much higher than 3,000. We are right now about 600 more, but.
Oh.
So if we were flying from point A to point B,
a mile and a half as you in sight, 3,000.
then we would be at different levels. So it's hard to explain. So if you're flying to the west, you would have to fly at an even 1,000 plus 500 feet. And then if you're flying to the east, you'd be an odd 1,000 plus 500 feet. So when we're just kind of putting around this area, we kind of stay about this level. That way, people who are cruising, we're below them. And Boston approach, Skyhawk 97055.
Jack 97055, Boston approach.
Yeah, I'd like to cancel my VFR flight following at this time.
Jack 055, roger. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. If you headed to Laconia, just watch for numerous VFR aircraft.
Great, thank you so much. 97055. Down here, we got to get down to 1,500 feet.
Okay.
And Laconia traffic, Skyhawk 97055 is about 7 miles to the west, inbound runway 8. Laconia traffic.
Laconia traffic, Warrior 44836, short final for runway 08, Laconia.
Laconia traffic, Stack 473 Charlie Sierra is about a 1 mile final, RNAV 26, we will not be descending below 1400.
Put in flap, so it changes the feeling a little bit. And Laconia traffic, Skyhawk 97055, 2 mile final, runway 08, Laconia traffic. Got 2 white, 2 red, we're looking good. Okay. Off the ground till she wants to land. There we go. What do you think?
That was fun.
Had a good time? You did awesome. Off the runway. And Laconia traffic, Skyhawk 97055 is clear of the active Laconia traffic. Alright, so you want to steer the plane on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to move your seat a little closer, you can. So between your legs, it's way down there. I'll push you forward. Got it? There you go. You can touch pedals a little bit. Good? Okay, so remember you're steering with your feet. So if you want to go right, you're going to push right. The brake is your tippy toe, so if you stand on your tippy toe, they each have their own brake. Okay? So you have the controls. So now yep, that's the brakes, that's how you would brake it.
Laconia traffic, Warrior 44836 is going to taxi on Bravo over to runway 08.
Alright, so when we taxi, we keep it nice and slow, so you want to go to the right a little bit, because we're going to go straight ahead. So our goal is to keep the nose right on this solid yellow line.
Okay.
Okay? Go a little left. Push on your left one. You want to move up a little more? You feel like you're...
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll stop the plane and move up a little bit. Good? Alright, so you have the plane again. So when you taxi, we don't want to go too fast. So we kind of go at what they call a brisk walk. This plane is actually a little harder to taxi than that one with the low wing, like the green one that was over there.
Traffic, Warrior 44836 is going to taxi on.
So we're going to go right to the E sign that's straight ahead of us, and then it's telling us to take a right. So that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Let some cool air in. So if you want to do a sharper right turn, then you want to push in on the right, but you also want to hit the right brake, and that'll kind of help spin us around a little bit easier. Right. Awesome. Okay, you can let off the brake a little. Perfect. Damn, you did good. I have other people do it, and they don't pick up on that real quick, like adults. Left. Oh, perfect. Keep on that line. Cool, perfect. Back over that way.
And all the kind of traffic.
Because we want to go on the line.
Sierra is around 7 miles to the north of the field at 1,500. We'll be entering a right downwind, negative, left downwind for runway 8, California. We're going to be entering midfield for a left downwind, California.
Alright. So to park it over here, I'm going to take over if you don't mind. I don't know where we're going to park it yet. But you did good.
Thank you.
Awesome job. No problem. Thank you. Something you want to do again sometime, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I think I'll put it over here. What was your favorite part?
Flying.